والسلام على أشرف الخلق وأعز المرسلين حبيب إله العالمين أبي القاسم المصطفى محمد وعلى آل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المنتجبين سيما بقية الله روحي وأرواح العالمين له الفداء. قال الله الحكيم في محكم كتابه الكريم: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وأنفقوا مما رزقناكم من قبل أن يأتي أحدكم الموت فيقول
other words, you imagine yourself there. One of them, God had given so much wealth, farms, rivers flowing through them, and all sorts of trees surrounding them. He says to the other one who does not have as much wealth, he says, I have more than you. أنا أكثر منك مالا وولدا. I have more wealth and more children. Some of us, we think God gave me, whether it be wealth or children, unfavored with us. And the other person who does not have, he must have done something wrong. Don't look at it this way. This is their trial as much as it is your trial. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us, we trial you with both what you consider as good and what you consider as bad. Khair and shar. Both of them are fitna. They're trials. And therefore, God has given some more than they need. If I have more than I need, there is a share in my wealth for the needy. وَأَنْفِقُوا مِمَّا رَزَقْنَاكُمْ. It's telling us. So when it comes to one who has wara, they have more than they need. What do they do? They start looking at how I prioritize my wealth. Some who are living for dunya, they start building their empire, their real estate portfolio. They start increasing in wealthy days, al-hakum, zakat. And what do they give? They give their money that they are not so concerned about, money that they can do easily without. That is not giving. Let us not fool ourselves. Giving means you share what you have, put a percentage. There is a larger percentage of homes in your wealth. Giving means at least you give that larger homes and zakat. 20% homes or zakat depends on the amount, starting from 2.5, and it could be more. Depends on what you have, and how much you have, and how much exists on certain commodities, gold, and silver, and so on. This is wajib. And believers prioritize beyond the wajib. One who has wajib realizes that I am going to face my Lord one day and let go of everything that I have done in this world. Everything. Those who are about to depart, they didn't get their priorities right. They say, At that point, they realize that it is what I give that remains.